Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here, and recently we've gotten some huge leaked information regarding the 10th specialist for Black Ops 3, and the 10th specialist is in fact going to be available via the new contract system within Black Ops 3. Now, if you want to find the source for this information, I will link a Reddit post down in this video's description, as well as a link of where you can see a load of leaked code regarding the 10th specialist. I won't be able to show it on screen due to obvious copyright reasons, and this code has also been verified by the real DF on Reddit, so it's definitely legitimate. But from this code that was in fact leaked, we can see that it will in fact be coming via a contract, as I said. Now, very recently contracts were added into Black Ops 3, and via this you could get bribe supply drops as well as free supply drops upon completion. Now, we all know that the 10th specialist is in fact called BLACKJACK, and we believe it's this guy which you can see from the campaign, and I'll put an image up on screen now. And we know that his ability is going to be to steal other specialists' ability, and we're not really sure if he has a weapon at the moment. We really just don't know. It's definitely going to be interesting to see how the BLACKJACK 10th specialist does in fact perform within Black Ops 3. Now, very recently it was in fact leaked that the 10th specialist would be in supply drops, and that received a lot of hate from the community, so I think they've made it as a contract instead, due to all the hate surrounding Infinite Warfare and just Call of Duty in general at the moment. I think they've done this as an alternative. But here's where it gets interesting, because within the code it says something very peculiar. It says activate Blackjack contracts in the specialist menu to play as Blackjack for a limited time. So what I'm thinking is going on here is that there's going to be a specific contract to activate, and in order to complete this contract you will in fact need to be the Blackjack specialist. So it's very weird, because at first when I read this code I was thinking, hey, you know what, maybe you've got to complete a contract, and when you complete that contract you'll be granted with the 10 specialists, but it doesn't seem like that is in fact the case. It seems like in fact when you're doing a specific contract you will physically be the 10 specialist in order to complete that contract. Because obviously recently in Black Ops 3 we had the special contracts, and then we had the daily and weekly ones. However, the daily and weekly ones, it says that they're coming soon, so I believe that either the daily or the weekly one is in fact going to be this 10th specialist contract, so it's very interesting indeed. Now, what I believe is going on here is maybe when you in fact do this contract you'll be able to play as the 10th specialist for a limited time, and I'm not sure what you get when you complete this contract. Maybe you'll be granted with the 10 specialists that you'll be able to use forever instead of just a limited time. That could be an option. Or maybe when you in fact complete this contract you'll get something completely different. You may be granted with a set number of weapon bribes or a set number of supply drops. I really don't know, but I'd like to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Do you think when you're in fact completing this challenge, when you've completed it, do you think you'll be granted with the 10 specialist forever, or do you think you'll only be able to use the 10 specialist for a limited time when you're completing this contract? It's very weird. And also this begs the question that the 10th specialist could also still be added into supply drops. It doesn't rule out the fact that it could still be added into regular supply drops. Now, what I mean by this is that this is a really good way for Activision to not get hate for adding the 10th specialist into supply drops if they give us two ways to get it. So one way to get it could be via doing one of these contracts, and you could either get it for just a limited time or a limited time, and then when you complete it you get it forever. Or maybe it'll just be a limited time, we really don't know at the moment, and they may also add it into supply drops as well. So you've got two different options to get it, one by doing a set task, or one by just getting lucky. I really don't know, or maybe it'll just be available via the contracts and it won't be added into supply drops. I honestly don't know, but even if it is available via these contracts, if you do in fact manage to complete it and you do in fact get the 10th specialist, you'll still get it in a supply drop, but you'll get it for free, if you get what I mean. So it's not a random chance. It'll work similar to the weapon bribes, where you'll be guaranteed a DLC weapon from it. It could be something similar to that after you've completed this bribe, or this challenge should I say, once you've completed it you'll be guaranteed the 10th specialist, the Blackjack 10th specialist, from the supply drop. Now, within the code it does say some weird stuff within it as well, because it also says Blackjack near completion widget. I think that's just talking about what it is, but it also says Blackjack Thief icons, so the icon for it is going to have something to do with a thief, but we already know that because the Blackjack in fact steals other characters' specialist abilities. It also says choose character loadout carousel item underscore Blackjack, so it's going to have some sort of carousel type theme, probably going to have some sort of comical theme to it. And it also says complete weekly contracts to obtain Blackjack contracts. So when you've completed these weekly contracts, you'll be able to get the Blackjack contract, and then you'll be able to complete that to in fact get the Blackjack. That's what I think it's referring to here. And then it says challenge underscore Blackjack underscore near completion, and other things that it does in fact say within the code. It talks about the thief icons again, and on the final line of the code it says choose character loadout carousel item underscore Blackjack, and then it just talks about some stuff, and then it says loading portrait underscore progression underscore Blackjack. So what I think is going on here is you're going to complete these weekly contracts, and upon completing these weekly contracts you'll be able to earn yourself another contract which will be for the Blackjack, and you'll be able to use the Blackjack for a limited amount of time. Now I'm not sure if you'll be able to then get it forever or whether you'll just be able to get it for a limited time. Only time will tell, but let me know all of your thoughts on this down in the comment section down below. Without further ado, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe for notifications for the latest and greatest Black Ops 3 Zombies information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.
Do you want free gift cards for playing the hottest games and trying new apps? Then Free My Apps is all you need. Here's how it works. If you're on an iOS device, visit freemyapps.com from your Safari browser to start. If you're on an Android, go to the Google Play Store to download the app, open it, and connect with Facebook. It's that easy. Wondering which gift cards you can get? iTunes, Google Play, Amazon.com, Xbox, Steam, and more. All for just trying out apps from the Free My Apps offer wall. Need help? Watch our step-by-step video in the description to find out more. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, follow us on Twitter, and like us on Facebook to hear about our cool contests and giveaways. Now go get those free gift cards and check back with Free My Apps often for more ways to earn.